It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Well, we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Huard, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we had a pair of teams who've both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game, but when you have teams that have gotten off to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of lose and go home. So
here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Bobby Okereke making that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Jackson to throw it. That pass complete to Goddard. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Second and 3 now. Here's a counter give to Chubb. Works the sideline inside the 35. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Goddard makes the catch. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here's Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a first down. Burrow from the gun. He finds Laporta. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Laporta with the grab. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll begin a new drive, first and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. From the 27. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Giants and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3 now. Burrow setting up the play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Diggs there to bring it in. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. 11. From the 37. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants looking at 1st and 10. Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Burrow. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New York! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Has some daylight through the 40, and he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They kick the running back in motion. First down, here's Lamar. This one finds Goddard. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Lamar throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Giants take over now late in this first half. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. First down, Burrow to throw. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin White makes the play. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They have time to look to the end zone first here before they send the field goal unit out. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll get this one to Adams. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. On 1st down, Jackson. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. First down throw for Jackson. He brings it in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. And like his dad before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. Looking to throw. He'll get this to Jefferson. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. He's back to throw. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. So as we reach halftime, we see the visiting Eagles taking a lead into the break. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead in that one. Jackson Smith-Njigba, a touchdown reception. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Cut by Diggs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On first down, here's Burrow. This finds Bellinger. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. And like his dad before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. Offense to the line for second down. Running once more with Henry. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with third down and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Another run for Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was brought down by Josh.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Chubb running out of the gun. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Into the hands of Campbell. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Chubb. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. They go play fake with Jackson. That pass complete to Goddard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Has it in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles now lead by 10. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
17.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Laporta with the grab. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Burrow setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Steps up, and he's running with it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. From the 43, Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here. Burrow out of the shotgun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
By Brandon Graham. A loss of 5.
Trying again following the sack. Pass taken in by Diggs. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Burrow setting to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So that brings up 4th and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
57 yards.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
The Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Eagles moments away from their 4th win of the year. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Chubb. And that hit stops him in his tracks. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The Giants offense all set to get started. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Diggs there to bring it in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Got a man. Robinson has it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Burrow. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds Laporta. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Burrow from the gun. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
To throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from New York.